Sarah. Hey, Tamika, how are y'all doing? Let me know how y'all feel about the episode. We got to get into it, of course. I'm going to go ahead and rate it later, okay? Because it's a lot, okay? It's a whole lot going on, and it's child. I don't know. This episode was okay. I mean, I liked it. It was a great episode. I guess I'm rating it based on my standards of what a typical mid-season episode, and it kind of fell short for me in that sense. But if this was like an episode like 2 or 3, I would have been like, all right, cool. But I'm like, oh, I expected a little gut punch, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't get the gut punch, I didn't get the jaw dropping moment per se. So I was a little it fell short for me in that way. But it was still a good episode nonetheless. Okay. Hey Molly Lee, how are you? Hey David, how are y'all doing this morning? Let me know how y'all felt about the episode. We're gonna get right into it, guys. So make sure we are doing all of the things for your girl. Okay, make sure you are subscribing, liking, sharing. Make sure your notification bells are on because your girl, be popping up, with updates. Okay, I be popping up with surprises. So we want to make sure that you are all aware of what I have going on. So please make sure you are doing all the things for moi. Okay, and yeah, let's get into it, okay? Because Sam the crackhead child, this is like the funniest. I mean, y'all may correct me, but this is one of the funniest crackheads I've ever seen on TV. Okay, he was in about 2 to 3 scenes last season, and he was pretty good. And so I was hoping they would bring him back. So yes, we see him, it's broad daylight, okay? It's probably a good 10 in the morning, okay? And Sam said, you know what? Got to get my daily morning fix, okay? I don't need no breakfast. I don't need no bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't need no waffles. I don't need no chicken and waffles. I don't need no grits, okay? I don't need no oatmeal. I don't need no Captain Crunch, okay? I need the crack, okay? So he over there trying to, get his bread up. He asking people, that's on a bench, like, hey, can I borrow a few dollars? Okay, what can I do to get my fix? Okay, so he goes into Baisley, one of the buildings, okay? And at first, the way Kanan was narrating, grown Kanan, I was like, don't tell me this dude is an undercover. He just looked real sus. I'm like, don't say this guy's going to a secret room and it's going to be an undercover surveillance situation. But no, they stay true to form. He's a whole crackhead, a whole real crackhead out here in these streets. Okay, hey James Kelly, I know somebody like that where I'm from. They do be hilarious, okay? Can tell jokes, sing, dance, do all of the things, okay? Hey, Karen, good morning. How are you? All right, so he's over there knocking on the door, okay? And ain't nobody there because it was, I know it's morning time, but I still expect the hallways to be popping, okay? Because crack don't have no time, all right? So he knocking on the door. And he was like, come on, need my fix. What's going on here? Marvin was like, we closed, bruh. And he was like, we closed? What kind of crack house closed? Like, what is this? Y'all operating on bankers hours now? Like, bruh, what the what the hell is going on? And I was disappointed too. I was about to have an outrage, okay? Because I'm like, hold up. How are we about to try to sell the drugs and we closed? Crack houses don't take days off. I was hella confused. I'm like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, give these feed they drugs. Get the customers what they want. I know that sounds so devilish. I'm just saying, based on the show, okay, I don't condone drug use by any means. Okay, I really hate drugs, but I'm just saying, for this purpose and for the Thomas organization, we can't afford to be closed, okay? So he said, you know what? I'm tired of playing. I know who is behind the door. Marvin Marvin, come on, bro, I need my fix. Like, come on, like, stop playing with me. And Marvin got tired of him. Harassing him through the door. So he came out. He was like, all right, bruh, here a little something on the house. Okay. He was like, all right, my man, my brother, like, good for looking out. What's up with the outfit? He was like, I'm doing some cleaning, you know. And Sam the crackhead was like, a clean crack house? I never thought of that before. Watch next week, Sam gonna be coming around like, you need some help? You need some help? I'm just saying, I got you, bro. I got you. Just slide me a couple rocks for my, troubles. Okay. And so Marvin had the nerve to tell all the fiends now. Tell all the fiends we close for the day. Okay. I'm like, okay, Marvin, well, where else they gonna go for their drugs? Where else are they gonna go for their drugs? Y'all holding down the whole, from my understanding, the South Side Jamaica Queens. They may be a few little stragglers here and there, but where they gonna go at? I feel like this is poor customer service. Couldn't we open up a pop-up shop? A crack pop-up shop, if you will? I mean, something, okay? Like, I know we got an apartment in the 7th floor. I mean, they probably don't want that to really be drugs up in there, but we got to improvise, okay? We sell the drugs. That's what we do. That's 70. If y'all close for that whole day, that's $75K. No, it was $75K a week. Was it a week or a day, y'all? Remind me. I think it was a week. Or was it a day? I can't remember. Whatever it is, it's too much damn money to be leaving on the table like that. Come on. Can we, for a day, go back on the corners? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Thank you, Tamika Boo. Yes, everyone like the video. Samira, you said you was expecting more from the episode. You still liked it. Same here. I definitely agree. Okay. So, child, Marvin over here. I ain't gonna lie. Marvin be doing all of the dirty work. He does all the things that Brock ain't trying to do. All the things that Lulu ain't wanting to do. He is always literally the cleanup man, okay? He's always the hard laborer, okay? And he's over there getting his body from the wall, okay? And it's the guy that tried to RAPE Raquel Thomas, okay? And I mean, I'm not really mad that he's dead, but oh my God, the graphics of it all. Your girl don't do nothing scary over here, okay? I mean, yes, I do the trap. I don't mind if somebody gets shot, stabbed. But once something start looking a little creepy, okay, a little Friday the 13th-ish, yeah, your girl's Audi 5000, okay? So Marvin over there, he done got this man through the door. I don't even know why he even put him in the wall in the first place. I understand the block was hot. You didn't, want to like just drag him out, but do what the Italians did what the Sopranos used to do. Get the chainsaw and saw it up, okay? And then, get you a little big suitcase or something and, haul them out. I mean, people, I'm not saying people in projects don't travel. Maybe it'd be looking kind of odd for you to be running around with a little suitcase to your car. I'm going on vacation. But there could have been other ways. It's been 3 months. Like, and it's real stank up in there. It's real stank, okay? Thank you, DeMarcus. It is a day. Okay. I thought so. I don't know what it is, but when I get on live sometimes, my brain just be blanking out on a sister. Okay. Hey, Molly said Marvin is stupid for leaving that body in there. Yes, it just made no sense whatsoever. Hi, what's up, Brillo? Should have packed him in line. I heard that's, well, let me be quiet. How you know, David? How you know? Hey, Brillo, what's up? You say you so tired? Join the party over here, okay? No, I'm not even reading that comment, Brillo. We're not doing this, okay? No jukebox slander is allowed at this point in time, okay? All right, so while Marvin over there cleaning up bodies, Rock over here on Kanan's bed like she the Grim Reaper, trying to take up and collect bodies. I'm like, girl, don't be over here like just standing over me like that's low-key creepy, okay? So she wakes Kanan up and was like, Kanan, my dear Sonny Boo. Yeah, we're going camping. Remember High Post? Yeah, he used to take us camping. It sounds like a good day to go camping. He was like, You waking me up for this, Mom? You couldn't wait? You couldn't wait 2 hours to go camping? Like, bruh, it's the weekend. Like, we don't do this. We don't do this. I'm like, see, Rock, I see what you're doing here, girl. I see what you're doing. It ain't working for me nor Kanan. Okay, we on to you, all right? So Kanan asked Rock, like, yo, is Drew coming? She was like, no. So he goes into Drew's room like, girl, you not coming? She was like, no, your mother says strictly supposed to be a mother and son thing. I was just like, okay. That's low-key rude. I would have felt some type of way. I'm like, dang, I come moving with y'all now. I can't participate in the activities. I can't participate. I mean, I'm only 17. I'm just saying, like, I still want, some family fun up in here. But Jip was like, I'm cool on that anyway. I ain't got time for the poison ivy, the mosquitoes. Like, y'all have fun with all that. Y'all have fun with all that. But I thought it was low-key, like, I don't know. I felt the way because I'm like, we low-key just having a situation where our money's being took. So we know somebody's out there to get us. We kind of left a bad taste in our tie-in's mouth. Unique over there wanting revenge. So I don't know. I just didn't feel right with Juke being in a house by herself. And why doesn't Rock always have a man at her house posted up like security? Like, I feel like you need to protect all merchandise at all costs. You have somebody now posted up with the stash, okay? Now you really need to have somebody posted up at your house. I'm just saying, like, I'm about to get into it, but we had people staking out Rock's house. And if you would have had security, they probably would have peeped it. I mean, they was kind of inconspicuous in a sense. But I feel like you should have somebody at least at your house and maybe another person like just walking around the neighborhood, walking around the blocks, making sure everything's copacetic. But who am I? I am no drug entrepreneur. I'm just giving her ideas to not keep getting robbed and keep getting, surprised by the ops, okay? So, and I also want to mention Kanan talked to Juke about Howard, and he was like, yeah, I did the same thing you did with your mother. And yes, when I looked in this man's eyes, I felt some familiarity. It felt kind of spooky. It felt kind of real. And she was like, man, F that cop. He a cop. All he do is lie. Okay, is there his DNA? All he do is lie, and you can't be trusting that cop. And so, I don't know. I just don't understand why Juke is so persistent and so sure not to trust the cop. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand, and as a people, we are, what's the word I'm looking for? We're pretty much trained and conditioned not to trust cops based on our history. We know how cops were formed anyway. They were low-key, policing slaves or what have you, and runaways. So, it's in our history not to trust the police, all right? But to trust Raquel Thomas and people in the Thomas family, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just feel like Juke knows something. We, remember she referenced family having secrets last season when she was giving him a suggestion about Davina in a stash house. So I feel like Juke, she's so street smart and she's so keen as, Kanan's getting there, but she's ahead of the game mentally. So I feel like based on what Kanan's been telling her, I don't know. I just feel like she possibly knows that Howard is the daddy. I mean, it's my opinion. I just feel like she knows something, okay? And Kanan, he is already pissed. He was like, I don't even F with her like that. Why are we trying to go on a family trip, bro? Like, I ain't trying to fuck with her like that. But I don't know. Let me know how you feel about Juke. Like, is she over there trying to keep the family secret alive, okay? Because she over there trusting Burke, finding her mom's, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know she keeps Burke at arm's distance, okay? But still, like, something ain't right. Something ain't clean in the milk, okay? You being real inconsistent with your, cop theory, Miss Jukebox, okay? But I'm gonna let you live for a second, okay? Brillo, I'm gonna need you to stop going up for Rock, okay? But you talking about Jukebox trash. Man, I can't deal with you right now. I can't deal with you. Hey, Lazy Eagle 215.entertainment.tv. Like and subscribe. Yes, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. He does all the things when it comes to sports and some TV shows as well. So y'all go over there and subscribe. All right. Juke is a little older than Kanan. Yeah, they're about a year old. I know they're a grade, at least one grade above. She's one grade above Kanan at least. Exactly, DeMarcus. She a hypocrite. That's why I'm just feeling like you just too convicted in this don't believe this cop-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you know? You weren't even born when, Raquel was busting it wide open, throwing a thing on the circle for an older man. You weren't even a thought. Oh, well, actually, she was a thought. My bad. I'll take that back. She was a seed, okay? While Rock was busting it open, Marvin was shooting the club up, okay? All right, so oh, Lord, child. You talk about being triggered. We have Dominic over here. Is the big nose fella over here. The big nose racist fella in the passenger side, okay? And we got Jimmy, okay? They are South guys. They're trailing Rock. They're over there doing surveillance, okay? And they're over there talking about some racist-ish, okay? Dominique got the nerve to say, I can't believe the way these people live. I'm like, this is a pretty decent neighborhood. Like, what are you talking about, okay? Where y'all living at? Are y'all in Queens? Are y'all Staten Island? Where y'all at? Because I'm sure it ain't too much of a difference, especially based on what y'all doing. Y'all not too high up in the ranks. I mean, I feel like Dominique, he not even, I don't even think he a made guy. If he is a made guy, he's just a freshman. He's just new. All right. And I'm about to get into Dominique a little later. But yes, he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, low key, I can't deal with the segregation. And your boy, Jimmy, the driver, he was like, you know what, I'm on a ish, like, if they don't mess with me, I don't mess with them. Like a couple, moolies are moved over a couple doors down, and we keep it copacetic. Like we over there minding each other business. So Dominique got the nerve to say, well, suppose one of those licorice looking Negroes, because he used the N-word plenty of times. He was suppose they come over there and start messing with your daughter. What you think about that? And Jimmy was like, well, I never thought about that. I mean, Jimmy probably wouldn't like it either, but he's not no blatant racist. He's on the, let's keep the peace approach, okay? And I appreciate that, okay? But Dominic, bro, yeah, I'm going to get into you a little later. He was pissing me off, okay? So they peeping Marvin. Marvin pull up. He was like, look at this. Look at this. He all Negro rich or whatever. I said, oh, you hating. Oh, that's why that's why you are the way you are. You are hating, Dominic. All right, cool. Okay. So we see Rock and Kanan, all right, packing for their little trip. I'm like, y'all packing kind of light. I mean, I know it's like an overnight situation, but Rock, I expect for you to have more luggage, okay? Maybe you just got a toothbrush and some panties and a t-shirt or something, some BJs or something, because I'm like, y'all packing pretty light. Okay, it is wintertime. Where's the layers? Okay, so Kanan being an annoying teenager and not listening, okay? He's over there trying to put the bags in the trunk, and Marvin's like, nah, put it in the back seat. He was like, what's the point? Like, we have a whole trunk. Put the ish in the back seat, bro. Like, what's hurting? There's only two of y'all in the car. The back seat free, Kanan. Like, why you got to cause so much ruckus? Oh, my God. Kanan was low-key getting on my nerves. Okay, slamming doors. Marvin was like, all right, I done bought this car now. I got me a car hookup. I need you to keep this car in good condition, okay? Can you not slam the doors, all right? So Marvin was like, all right, my man's in them is in the trunk, all right? He was stank as hell, but I sprayed him down, okay? I got some car fresheners. He looking like a real Christmas tree up in there, smelling real piney up in there, okay? But are you sure you want to go ahead and take a trip while we in the midst of this Italian BS? She was like, nah, we good. We gonna deal with them, okay? Because we know they got to be dealt with, okay? Because I can't lay down. Because Marvin was like, girl, won't we just go ahead and just forget Jersey? We didn't even set up shop yet. She was like, nah, because we know they sharks. If we lay down now, they're going to come over here and start effing with us then. So we got to nip this in the bud. I'm like, all right, Rock. All right, girl. Whatever, okay. Let you go on your little trip. Ronald, hey, what's up? He said Raising Kanan is my favorite power spin-off, but episode 5 was my least favorite episode this season. I want more violence. I do understand it's a slow burn, but still, I get it. I had some. I don't want to say, I guess I was disappointed. I'm just go ahead and put it out there. Okay. I was disappointed in episode 5. I really expected, a body to drop or a really deep revelation to occur, but it didn't. But I hope they will make it up to us in the remaining of the season, okay? Because it really doesn't make sense that episodes 1 through 4 was more fire than episode 5. That's when power typically gut punches our asses and leave us wanting more like Sam the Fiend. Okay. So I understand, Ronald. I am with you there, okay? But it was still a good episode, all right. Oh Lord, DeMarcus Jukebox, get on your nerve. Why is she getting on y'all nerve? I really think it's because we know what she is capable of 25 years from this date, okay? And I don't know, like I guess maybe I'm just being patient because I know in order for Kanan and Jukebox to really be the savages that they become, they really have to go through the motions with every close person in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So we see Jukebox, how her and Marvin relationship is, ending up. So we need to have them to the point where they have no options, they have no one to turn to, and they're really low key like lone wolves in this world. And in order for them to get to that place, they have to be heartbroken and disappointed by everyone in their family. So we have to watch that process. I'm sorry, it's a pot of greens. It's not, no TV dinner. It's just, it is what it is. And I am enjoying the ride. Yes, I feel like the storyline with Kenya could speed up a little more, but it wouldn't make sense for it to speed up too fast because it's a slow burn when it comes to this. Okay. So we need to see her heartbroken with everyone. I feel like it's coming. I feel like Kenya's on some BS. We about to talk to that in a minute. Marvin, he's low key, dead to her. Okay. And then I feel like her and Kane is going to go through some things, but it won't be completely damaged because we see they hook up again in power. And then Jukebox is really starting to feel a way about Lulu. So we are seeing the progression, okay? And we see Kanan over there, and he ain't trusted his mama worth a damn, okay? And then, he still got a cool relationship with his uncles, but, something's going to have to happen in order for them to be on the outs. I low-key am starting to feel like Lulu's going to die. And I'm not even going to lie, y'all. Even though Crown Camacho is a punk, sometimes punks be catching bodies. You know what I'm saying? Lulu the hemmed up your boy Crown. He was assaulting him again in this episode. I won't even be surprised that Lulu don't die on some drug dealer ish, and he is going to end up dying on some music industry ish. Like I really low key can see Crown catching a body, and maybe Marvin will go to jail because he over there the cleanup man for everything, and I won't be surprised if he get caught up in some ish. I'm not sure how sophisticated DNA and all that, I know it's kind of a new thing per se in that time, but I don't know. I can see that happening. Rillo, you want your TV dinner? I mean, go ahead, get it, bruh. It won't have no nourishment, okay? But go ahead and eat it, all right? Hey, Ronald, I believe by the time Jukebox forgives Marvin, it will be too late. I believe Marvin will die this season. That will really affect Jukebox. That's a possibility, too. You said that too, Brillo? Crown may catch a body? Yeah, I can see that. So, your girl and her son goes on a merry way, okay? And we see the mom is telling them, okay? And so when they leave, Marvin is kind of looking at Jukebox, so she over there looking outside the window, okay? Like she don't have to bust out in the song. And I thought he was going to go with me. I would say, see, Marvin, this is the perfect time for you to go in there. And either you can even stay, Rock is about to be out for at least a night. Won't you be like, hey, Juke, I know you ain't rock with me right now, but I just want to make sure you're safe. So I'm going to just stay over for the evening, okay? Make sure everything all good. I mean, she can't kick him out. I mean, she can't actually stay out all night, but that wouldn't be, smart. But he could have made that opportunity for at least, showing like, hey, I'm trying. And I feel like the easiest way is for you to just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't believe Marvin ever said the 2 words, I'm sorry. Not saying that it will make everything better, and we see him making I'm sorry gestures. Yes, he cleaned up the room, gifts, all that. But maybe a verbal I'm sorry would help per se. I mean, I feel like, especially damaging that tape, that doesn't help. That would probably forever sting. But at least say I'm sorry, or at least make her stay with you or something. Like, I just feel like leaving her in that house. Yeah, typical 17-year-old can stay in the house by themselves, but we are in the house of a drug entrepreneur, okay? We can't be up in here alone with no security, because I low-key thought something was going to happen to you or she was going to have to catch a body sometime this episode. Like, I was low-key scared, okay? So we over here, oh Lord, with DJ Mo Crazy, okay? And they are listening to Ziza's version of Juke's song, okay? Because when Kanan went into Juke's room to ask her she was going camping, she was about to pop in the tape that Crown gave her, okay? She has not been able to listen to, well, she actually did listen to it, and she noticed that it was her song that she wrote in memory of Nicole, okay? So they're over there trying to get some spins, and DJ Mo Crazy was like, it's cool and all, but we need to talk about the payola, okay? And the payola is pretty much when people pay to get their records played on the radio, okay? And Lulu looking like, huh? What y'all talking about? Can y'all speak English, please, okay? And I'm like, Lulu, what am I gonna do with you? Like, come on, bro, like, he is pretty much making D's everywhere in his life, okay? He a D in a drug dealing game. He's a D in a record producer game. You a D in your love life. Like, can we succeed in anything right now, Lulu? Can we do anything right, Lulu? Come on, bruh. Oh my God. So Crown asked DJ Mo Crazy to speak with him in the hallway, if you will, okay? And he over there talking to him. He was like, man, it took everything I had to not laugh at my man's in there. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, you talking real reckless right now. You talking real reckless right now, Crown. Hey, HEA, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like the video, okay? So, hey, Karen. So, yes, Crown over there steaming. He looking like old dude from Belly that they may get naked. He over there on the couch looking real vulnerable, okay? Real tight, real upset, okay? Because DJ Mo Crazy called your boy Lulu the money man, okay? So he ain't even respecting Lulu either. I'm like, Lulu, you don't have no respect anywhere, okay? You don't have no money, you don't have no power, and you don't have no respect, okay? I'm just saying. P. Diddy, the Locks, and Little Kim told y'all is what you need in life. Money, power, respect. You don't have nothing, okay? You're so disappointing, okay? So they over there leaving the meeting, okay? And Crown was like, you got to understand how to finesse people. Like, Lulu, I need to school you, okay? And your boy Crown tried to pull a blicky out on your boy Lulu, okay? After he done smacked and punched the hell out of him. He really punched him. And yeah, your boy Lulu, I'm like, all right now. All right now, that light skin is gonna get bruised, okay? You're gonna be walking around looking a hot mess, okay? And so Lulu was like, all right, I'm just saying, get off me, okay? And Lulu was like, I'm tired of you beating on me. I'm like, what in the Mississippi? What are the Juliana's going on here, okay? I don't do well with the domestic situation. Well, this is more so of a commercial situation, if you will, okay? And so Lulu was like, all right, son. So he pulled out the blicky And I ain't gonna lie now, when Marvin handled this, I was like, ooh, I'm sorry, Lulu, I kind of like this. Okay, I like this. He was like, what you gonna do with this? If you pull it out, you better go ahead and do something about it. You better use it. You better use it. And he was like, oh, I know you're gonna use the thought. So he walked off on my man's with the blicky in his hands. I was like, oh my God, Lulu, this is what I need from you. All of season 2 too, like for real, like y'all. Lulu got me excited at that point, but of course he's going to disappoint me further. Okay, so we on the road again. Okay, so we over there on the way to the woods. Okay, and so Katie, he don't look how he's looking at his mama. Oh my God. And I also want to mention that Kanan is still unsure that Howard is his daddy. Like, he's still talking about he ain't really sure. I'm like, what was y'all talking about in that house? How long was y'all in that house to where you really still not sure? Like, Howard, come on, you a cop, bruh. You know how to manipulate people. You know how to talk to people. Why are you not providing the evidence? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did and Kanan's still acting slow. I don't know, but it's pissing me off because by this time you need to be completely sure that this man is your pappy. Okay? Marvin, oh Lord, Marvin talk about me. Howard should not have let Kanan leave that house without him knowing 100% sure that he is his daddy. Not 99.9. We don't need any Maury stats. We don't need any Maury percentages. We need the 100%. Okay, we need the baby mama percentages. I'm 4,000% sure that he's the baby daddy. Okay, we need the baby mama percentages up in here. I'm just saying. Okay, so she over there trying to catch up with your boy. Okay, and she was like, "You heard from Davina?" He was like, nah, I heard she was over there. She got, called down south, So Davina is living a whole new life in South Carolina. And I know it's a transition for her child, okay? Because when I moved to the South, Lord, it was a lot, okay? The crickets alone will drive you crazy, okay? But at least, hopefully she got some help and hope her sister is with her, what have you. But I'm glad, Davina is being cared for, by some other people, okay? So she was like, okay, well, who else you got in your life, bro? Because I know you my son. He was like, well, it's some chicken famous building, that I'm feeling. She was like, yeah, I knew it. Okay, yeah, you a kid. You supposed to be having fun. And I'm like, Raquel Thomas, I can't with the mixed signals. Is he a kid or nah? Because last season, you made this man pull up to a whole cop. I hate that. And I've dealt with that too, where I'm a kid when it's convenient for you. You have me doing grown man things when it's convenient for you. But I'm a kid when it's convenient for you. I can't, Rock. Hey, Ronald, I believe Kanan finally realizes Rock won't tell him the truth about Howard. Yeah, about every damn thing at this point. So, y'all, we saw this little scene in the previews, okay? And we already knew it was probably nothing, okay? So we see a cop kind of speed up on your girl Rock, okay? So she looking like, oh, Lord, this is about to be interesting. But he ends up, kind of, going around her because we know we got to do the speed limit. We got a whole body up in the trunk. We can't be speeding. So the cop, over there minding his own business, probably on the way to, get some donuts or something from the town store, what have you. So, she looking at Kanan like, oh, Lord, like, what I'm saying? She kept her cool, but you could see in her face like, ooh, that was a close one. I got this body in the trunk and I got my son in the car. Like, but we already know she got the lies on deck. Rock probably had 11 lies on deck in this case, okay? So she probably would have, got out of that situation real quick, okay? So Marvin and his future boo, Miss Renee, they over there having lunch, okay, or brunch or breakfast or what. I think it's breakfast. I thought I saw some toast and some waffles or something on that table. Of course, she eating nothing. The girl just got coffee, but you know, Marvin, he got to have a plate of food, okay, because he always hungry, okay. And London Brown, the actor, actually said in a few interviews that that was his little detail that he suggested for his character to always be eating, okay. And so she's pretty much just trying to get Marvin to open up. I mean, she was like, bruh, what you doing is bad for my business, okay? You're making me look like I'm not a good counselor, okay? So what do I need to do to make you believe in this process? Marvin was just like, I'm just a private person. Like, I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm coming in every week, listening to the bullshit about these complaining ass people. What do you want from me? Shout out to Tyrese. What more do you want from me? And Renee was like, bruh, I can go to the judge and tell him you ain't doing what I need you to do, okay? And you can be up in the cell wishing that you was opening up. So what what you want me to do, bruh? What you want me to do? I said, I low-key think she over there trying to be nosy because she want to get a little cozy with your boy Marv, okay? Because are you doing this to everyone, Miss Renee? Are you doing this to everyone? Are you making personal appointments outside of the therapy group for everyone that's not opening up? Because I know Marvin ain't the first one. I know he ain't the first one. Oh, he's the first one with some swagger. That's good looking. That's appealing. Okay. I got your number, Miss Renee. I got your number. Okay. I understand job dedication is important to you, but you ain't fooling me. Okay. Hey, Ronald, I'm about tired of that counselor, even though she fine. Don't like the threats to Marvin. Yeah, I didn't like the threats either. I don't like it either, but yeah, she tried to get all of his business, okay? So he was like, okay, you got me. I got a daughter, whatever. So we don't have the best relationship. She was like, oh, yeah, she a teenager, right? I said, oh, you've been looking at his file? You've been looking at his file, Miss Renee? Because I'm sure he didn't share that in therapy. Okay, so we know Renee over there doing recon on your boy Marvin, okay? But he was like, you know what I'm saying? She hate my guts. I'm a shit father. Like, I'm a horrible dad. And she probably would never forgive me. And I love the fact he was like, oh, I ain't on no sick-ish. Like, I ain't do no sick mess. I was like, okay, whew, Lord, I'm glad Marvin clarified that. Because the low-key was sounding like, you know, it was some molestation type-ish. But I'm glad he clarified it. I'm like, whew. Because she probably was like, Marvin, what you been doing, bruh? What you been doing? But I'm appreciative that he put that in there. Shout out to the writers, okay? Because that left me a little uneasy, all right? Even though we know Marvin, you know, he wasn't about that life, okay? So y'all, we back to Raquel and Kanan in the woods, okay? We in Catskills. That's approximately like 2.5 or so hours from the city, okay? And so we checking in to the little cabin situation, okay? And of course, what do boys do in any situation? They're gonna find them somebody to holler at. They gonna find him somebody to holler at. So Rock over there trying to check in, and he over there talking to Hannah, okay? Hannah over there, you know, I mean, let me be quiet. She was giving me real, like, Dirk Diggler, like, you know, like Beavis and Butthead vibes. But I was like, all right, Kanan, do what you do. You know, you probably see a girl in about 7 hours. I mean, I know your little loins is bursting or what have you. So I'm going to let you live, bro. But Rock over there looking like, in this top picture, she like, look, what the hell is going on? I don't like it. I don't like it. But he over there got these little lines. Oh, you got some bear repellent? I'm like, bear repellent? See? And this is why they used to have, I don't know if y'all familiar, but in New York, they used to have this program called the Fresh Air Fund. And that was pretty much a group, an opportunity, like an organization that allowed city kids. I mainly know about boys who went, but city, you know, kids to go and experience life in the woods, like my cousins and them used to go. So it was a cute little program to get, you know, city kids into the country, into the woods, and let them learn about, you know, life in the woods or what have you. So it was cute. So yeah, Kanan, you probably needed some of that. You probably needed some of that, okay? But Rock, she was peeping. She was peeping like mothers do, okay? So I'm realizing that your girl Juke is a professional stalker, okay? This girl be stalking everybody, okay? She pulled up to Ziza at her house, bruh, and she was like, I know you stole my song. She was like, I didn't steal your song, okay? It was given to me, okay? And she was like, by who? No, it wasn't Crowd. It was your Uncle Lulu, okay? So Juke look at all like shocked. But I'm like, Juke, you way too smart. Like, that doesn't make sense for me, for her not to realize that Ziza wasn't up in there in the studio by herself, just stumbling across and just on her on her thievery with the songs. Like, it just didn't make sense. But maybe she was being naive because she didn't want to believe that her uncle would do that. But Jude, that was just real dumb. It just didn't make sense to me. It just didn't make sense to me. Hey, HEA, Rock is some kind of special setting up a camera trip with double body. Yeah. I mean, what we saw with James St. Patrick, he was always multitasking. Okay. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna spend time with my son and I'm gonna drop this body off real quick. Okay. Let me drop this body off real quick while I read and fill out my son because he was over there with his real daddy. All right. So Marvin, he's showing that the stalking is hereditary, okay? Because he over there stalking your girl Tony. Your girl done came up. She done came up. Okay, she over there looking like a real housewife of Scarsdale up in here, okay? But of course, Marvin's sticking out like a sore thumb, okay? So the po-po done spotted him while he in the car, and he all, sizing Marvin up, sizing the car up with the gold chain. He was like, young kind sir, I make it my business to know everybody in town, and you you not it, bruh. You not it. And low-key was like, on some low-key racist ish. But at the same time, he does stick out. Like, Marvin, could we have not, like, since you got Rock a decoy car, could you have gotten her decoy car and tuck in the gold chain and kind of blend in just a little bit? Could we have done that a little bit? But he was like, yeah, kind sir. I'm just over here. I was driving all day. I had a lot on my mind. I'm just eating some snacks right now, taking in the sights. I'm gonna be out your hair in a minute. He was like, all right. Hey, I was low key proud of Marvin. I think the therapy is working because we saw the last time he bucked up on the cop in the season finale. He got hemmed up. So I'm like, progress, Marvin. Progress. I appreciated that because we didn't need no smoke up in Scarsdale. Mm-mm. Nope, sorry, Bob. So we checked into our little cabin over here, okay? And yes, Sal's guys is on the ass. And I'm like, oh boy, they're gonna catch Rock slipping. This about to be a whole hot mess, okay? And so your girl Juke, she approached your boy Lulu, okay? She was like, dang, you gave away my song, bruh. Like, what, it was too beautiful for me? And he got the nerve to say, well, I'm saying, I gave Ziza the song just to see, to try it out. And she knocked it out the park. I said, knocked it out the park, Marvin. Oh, Lord, Marvin, talk about me too. Lulu, in the chat, put a 1 in the chat, please, if Ziza knocked the song out of the park, okay? Put a 2 in the chat if she did not do the song any justice, okay? Because I'm like, do I need to rewind this? I watched the episode twice, but do I need to watch it thrice? Okay, because knock what out the park? Knock what out the park? Hey, Nita Boo, thank you for coming through. Knocked what out the park? And what park are we talking about? How small is this park? Because it ain't Central Park. Lulu, come on, bro. Like, that pissed me off. He could have said anything else. But Ziza knocked it out the park. Oh, Lord, I got to take a moment, y'all. I gotta take a quick moment. Oh, Lord, word from my sponsors, guys.
Please like, please subscribe, please turn on your notifications.
Yeah, y'all. Marvin, why I keep talking about Marvin on my mind. Lulu, I don't know what to do with you, boo-boo, because I just knocked it out of the park. That was the line for me. You could have just said, hey, I think she's a little more, just profitable. And he low-key was giving Juke some game, like, hey, these writers' credits, these publishing funds, they be kind of hitting, okay? So I'm gonna need you to get up on this. But Juke, she not trying to be a writer. She want to be a singer, okay? She said, I'm not putting a dress on for Lulu in the industry, but I will put a dress on for my mama. But we about to get there, okay? Karen, you giving it to Ronald, to Samara, to HEA, two. HEA, yes, Lulu music skills is questionable. I'm just saying, like, what are we doing here, okay? Yes, Nita, he's thinking with that other brain, okay? Oh, Lord, he's about to be a whole rebound situation, okay? Because Lulu, he learned some things in this episode, okay? So we have Andrea, okay, the pro. And she got picked up by your girl Burke. And I was wondering if Burke was going to press her, because we saw Burke, stalking Malcolm's house when, your girl Andrea clocked out. And she's like, okay, I need to know some information about your boy Malcolm. She was like, I don't really know nothing. He's the quiet type. He's the very, transactional. Like, he don't be talking to me, okay? And so, of course, Burke, she had to amp it up, okay? She had to amp up the interrogation, start pressing her, start threatening her real hard, okay? And she's like, girly girl, yeah, I'm about to, like, call the peoples on you, okay? Because I know, your son having a mama that's busting that thing wide open for the cheese, for the cella, for the moolah. I know, that ain't it right there. That won't work. So I'm gonna call Child Protective Services to go ahead and get your situation. Get your situation handled because you're not cooperating. She was like, all right, girl. All right. I mean, let me get you some tea. I mean, he over there, he just be talking about his son. He just found out about. So Burke was like, son. And I'm just like, Burke, you trying to die. Like, this is all I think about when I saw Burke this episode.
Back up! Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
That's all I want you to do. That's all. If you don't want to listen to Ashley, listen to Will.
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
That's all I want you to do, Burke. Like, she's just so frustrating me. Like, girl, what are you going to get by solving this crime? Your partner is cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. I'm so pissed off. I'm so aggravated. Hey, Nina, Malcolm about to turn. Yes. I called it. I don't even know what episode that was, but I'm like, oh yeah, Burke about to die because he's going to do what he needs to do to save his son, okay? She is very annoying. Yes, HEA. That's all I thought about. Mind your business, okay? Your paycheck is going to be the same regardless if you investigate this or not, okay? We don't have no other crimes. Okay? This is New York in 1991. You mean to tell me ain't no other case files came through in these few months? You don't have no other cases, Bert? Now, we need to look at the funds. We wasted police hours. We wasted whole police hours on a case where the victim don't want to be looking for justice. Like, this is ridiculous. She probably got a pile full of files on her desk, not being touched, because she over here trying to figure out what happened to Howard. But I think it's just her own, it's a personal thing at this point. It's personal. And not like she's trying to find justice for her partner. She's just trying to figure out if he lying or not. She just trying to figure out if I could trust this man or not. And if you gotta do all that, just go ask and request a new partner. Ain't that what you tried to do last season? Well, that's what Howard told her to do before he got shot. Go ahead, put in a request to move to another district, get another partner. Like, girl. Oh my God, Bert about to die and have all these other white cops annoying the hell out of us. Oh Lord, so we over there eating glizzies over a fire, okay? And I'm just like, okay. And Rock and Kanan, they're low key like just, they're not having the conversation I want them to have, okay? They just really not talking about anything. And I'm like, I mean, they talked about stuff, but I wanted some juice, okay? I wanted some juice. Oh my gosh. But you know, she's talking to Kanan about how much activities is available in the woods. He had a rebuttal for everything. He was like, nope, you lying. Ain't no activities. There's nothing to do over here. I don't know why you trying to sell the woods so much. You ain't do none of that. You didn't do any hiking. You didn't do any swimming in a lake. Like, why are you trying to push this on your man? Like, keep it real. All this fluff, all this small talk. Like, we passed all that, Raquel Thomas. We are past all of that. I'm aggravated. Talk about, high post, he was a Boy Scout or what have you. Oh my God. Aggravated, okay? Oh Lord. So we see Sal and Dominic. They over there in the next cabin, okay? Because we got a mission, okay? And so they see Kanan leaving. So Rock sent Kanan to the store, what have you. I'm like, well, this is mistake number one. I don't care what's going on. We not to be left in the woods by our lonesome. Like, we going to the store together. Okay, we are going to the store together. We about to be Siamese twins up in here because whatever we do up in these woods is together. You know, Black people don't have a good history in the woods, let alone being in the woods alone. Like, who do that? Who do that? So, Jimmy told your boy Dominic, like, hey, I need you to go ahead, follow the boy, make sure he don't pop up and surprise me while I kill his mom. So he was like, well, we need to kill the boy too. He was like, no, we don't need to kill the boy. That's part of one of our rules. It's a part of our mob commandment, okay? Killing kids is bad for business, bad for karma, bad for our heads. We don't need to do anything. But I don't know. Dominic is itching, talking about, you should let me do it. Let Sal know I got some hands. I'm like, see, you way too old to be still proving yourself to the boss. You got a whole balding situation. You real George Jefferson in the middle of your crown. So you giving a good 45, Dominic. Why are you trying to prove yourself to the boss? You're 45. You probably ain't really made like that. Like, bruh, it's giving I'm incompetent. It's giving I should have been left in New York City to do another task. Like, Dominic, why you even Jimmy, why'd you even bring Dominic to this trip? He is clearly incapable of doing anything, okay? He needs to be an errand boy, picking up, the money from the businesses that y'all extort or something. But this type of assignment is not good for Dominic. Like, for real. Yes, Tamika, Dominic is giving team F up. Oh my gosh, just itching. All right. So your boy Jimmy over there, he posted up. He's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get this broad. I'm about to get this moolie over here. I'm about to get this broad, okay? But just when we about to be killed by the whites, we get saved by the whites, okay? So we got, father and son pulling up, asking for some firewood, low key, okay? And right before that, she hear rustling, like, oh my God, Kanan, are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to scare me? Is that you, Kanan? I said, oh, Raquel Thomas, you a whole entrepreneur over here. You over here, a whole gangster. but you're scared of the woods. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't, because you should have had a blicky on you. Where the blicky at, Raquel Thomas? Where was the blicky? Why wasn't it out pointing at people or animals? I'm just saying. But it was kind of funny because, there's, father and son over here asking the black lady for some wood. I know this ain't your first time camping, bruh. This ain't your first time, and y'all ill prepared. Y'all ill prepared for a camping trip, and y'all trying to ask for ish at 10 p.m. Come on. The math ain't mathing. Where Brillo at? This is kind of a goofy situation here, okay? Hey, HEA, Rock stay looking for Kanan. He's too free, stealing product and money as soon as their backs are turned. When does school start? Niche. I don't even know. Maybe it's a delay. Because they over here wearing coats. It's past Labor Day. New York starts school right after Labor Day. It's past Labor Day based on what y'all wearing. So ain't nobody talking about no school. I don't see Juke in school. I don't see a Nan book bag. Like, what is going on here? Okay. Maybe we filming after 3. Maybe that's what it is. We filming all the scenes is after 3 p.m. after school was released. That's the that's all I could think of, AJ. So meanwhile, Kanan, he over there supposed to just be getting something from the store, talking about, Hannah, I got plenty of time. What you about to do? You left your mama out here in the woods. Kanan, you don't give a F about Rock. Y'all don't give a F about each other. Like, if I'm running an errand real quick to the store, I'm trying to be gone 5 minutes max. You over here smoking weed. Oh my God. Hannah over there trying to get, and see what that black D talking about. And I'm just like, oh my God. So of course, Dominic, he just can't hold himself. He's supposed to be, keeping a low profile. He just, oh my God, the obscenities. I will not have the salt and pepper mixing. I would not have the ebony and ivories mixing. So he pretty much, what y'all doing over there? What is this? I'm over here trying to get something from the store, and y'all over here cozying up, kissing and whatnot. And Rock, she came in the nick of time, right? Because she was like, leave my son alone. And she said, Katie, I told you about these white chicks. They would get you killed every time. Last episode, she talked about the Central Park 5 situation, even though that was effed up because you lying. You lying to Kanan, trying to give out, real facts for your lie, okay? But she was pissed off. She was like, Kanan, I done taught you, but Kanan ain't been listening to you for forever, Rock. He ain't been listening to you. So bitch was like, okay, I'm sorry. You want some dessert? You want some dessert? Let's go ahead and make some s'mores, okay? So she also, she drinking a little drink. She was like, here, Kanan, have a little taste. I said, Raquel Thomas, you just told this boy on the way in the car that he's supposed to be a kid, and now you handed him the booze, the liquor. What is this, Raquel? It's too inconsistent for me. And she talking about, yeah, put hair on your back. So something your grandfather always used to say. And so Kanan was like, dang, grandpops used to do a lot. Prize fighting. Jazz musician. And Rock was like, yeah, but he just didn't make enough money for mom. Didn't make enough money to make grandma happy. So I'm like, is this part of your why, Raquel? To make your moms happy? To make sure she knew she could rely on you? To make sure she knew that you was always going to be financially stable? You didn't want to see your family struggle? So this is why you're so hungry and so ambitious? Because, every drug dealer needs a why. Everyone needs a why. And maybe we getting tapped in into Raquel Thomas's why. Maybe. I don't know. But she's telling Kanan, all right, now you about to be at the age where you really want to start getting that work and making that bread, okay? So as of this point, there are no secrets. We share everything, no lies, no side hustles, no nothing, okay? Because maybe she got an inkling he been stealing, okay? But I'm like, okay, is this the same speech you gave Lulu? Because you sure You sure told Lulu what's mine is yours and ours and blah, blah, blah when it came to the record company. So she probably gave that same speech to Lulu when he was 16, 17, okay? We share everything. Girl, the lies. The lies, okay? Oh, my God. So we have Malcolm over here trying to see his son. Trying to see my son. He's stalking too. Everybody's stalking this episode. He's stalking in Raquel Thomas' house, trying to figure out what Kanan at. He see Juke coming home. Yo, where my son at? He was like, where Kanan? I've been trying to page him. He answered. She was like, he where he want to be at. I'm like, girl, I cannot, Juke. So yeah, Howard, you ain't about to get no information out of your girl Jukebox, okay? So we over there back at the woods, and Raquel Thomas was like, you know what? Let's take a little drive, okay? Let's take a drive. Let's open up the trunk, and she gonna tell Kane to help me with him, and go grab the shovels and stuff. First of all, you've been lying to this boy the whole day about nothing being in the trunk. And you expect him to believe you on some honesty ish. You just lied to me 11 times about nothing being in the trunk. And now help me with him. And first of all, well, I guess second of all, why wasn't a grave dug before we get him out the trunk? I'm saying it don't make sense. We like to take this body out the trunk and then leave him on the ground while we start shoveling and shit. So if somebody was to come through, see us digging a whole grave with this body right next to it, they won't get suspicious. No, they won't get suspicious at all. Like, come on, bruh. Tamika said Rock need to move Policia's room per crib. Yes, for real. At least have some security. But she trying to move, y'all. We see her trying to get that house. We'll see. Tamika, you made a good point. Hannah want to link to the city, said her homegrown in the backyard. Next Kanan idea. Yeah, she said this came from her friend's backyard. We don't know. He might be driving up back to Catskills, trying to hook up with Hannah again, okay? Because, we figure out Hannah, she low-key a real one, okay? And so when your boy Marvin said that this body was wrapped up like a Christmas tree, he meant that for real, for real. He had the little air fresheners all propped up on the body like an ornament situation. Oh my God, I love you so, Marvin. Look how they just ever so placed along the body. This was hilarious to me, okay? So they over there, they done dug this deep grave, mind you. This grave had to have been at least 6 feet deep. So y'all mean to tell me y'all two dug a grave that deep and it's still dark out? It's still dark out. We got a whole woman who's 120 pounds, if that. Kanan, he's a grown boy, so he got a little strength. So you mean to tell me y'all had this big behind grave dug and it's still dark out? Nobody needed a break. I digress. Okay. So Famous over there going to Lulu. He over there trying to spit some rhymes, what have you. He's like, put me back in the game, coach. And he was like, you know what happened between Jessica and Crown? I ain't know nothing about it. I just thought she was coming home with her hair messed up. I thought that, Crown was over there driving with the windows down with the drop top. I didn't know they was effing, bro, because if I knew, I would have had your back because we family. And so Lulu, he trying to, keep it calm. Well, I already knew about that. But Famous, go home, go write some rhymes. If it's good enough, you can come back in here and spit something, okay? Oh God. Good point, Tamika. Ground might be soft. They said it was scheduled to rain. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, even though we didn't see it raining. But it's possible. But it seemed like still a lot of work. I'm just saying that grave. The grave didn't really look too mushy. But the soil maybe. So I'm gonna give it that. I'm gonna give them that. Okay. I'm gonna give them some more integrity. Okay. So look at Lulu's face. This is a man scoring because we knew he probably didn't realize. He probably had an inkling, but I guess this was his confirmation that Jessica was a Tatiana, okay? And he hurt. Okay? Because I'm just saying, if Crown sticking his thumb out to give her a whole job in LA, you just thought it was on some platonic friendship-ish? I'm just saying, I think Lulu, it may have crossed his mind, but now he know for real, the facts. So yeah, he tight. He real tight right now, okay? Meanwhile, his niece over here looking real beautiful, okay? Juke got her hair down. She got on a whole church dress. I feel a few ways about this because I understand she's trying to impress her mother's way of being. But at the same time, you're fighting so hard to keep your integrity of who you are when it comes to this music business that you ever so want to pursue. You want this thing so bad, so you're willing to change yourself for a mother that you barely knew or barely know than a dream that you really love to pursue. But I know it's more psychology behind it. I don't even want to get too deep into it, but yeah, Juke, this is interesting, okay? So old boy at the church, he was like, you Sister Kenya's daughter? And he was really trying to holler. He said, I'm trying to pray I get these digits. I was like, oh, I kind of like that line. I'm just saying, but, we already know Juke ain't about that. She was like, nah, son, you need to go over there. You need to be, she was like, don't you need to go pray or something? So Juke prepares to sing the face off everyone in that church house. Your girl was giving the bless. I was looking for my purse, like where the collection plate at? Where's my paycheck? Like jukebox. I feel like I was in the church. I felt like a little old lady in the first pew, like, take your time, baby, take your time. I was like, jukebox. Yes, girl. Like, I literally, was moving my hands, about to stand up, like, you sing that song, girl. You sing that song. You sing that song. I ain't seen nobody sing like that on TV in the church since Eddie Kane Jr. I ain't heard nobody sing like that in the church on TV in a long, long time. I'm just saying, jukebox, girl, you did that. You really just, oh my.
I feel like going on. Take your time.
I'm just saying, that was the last time I felt like I wanted to put some money in a theoretical church plate. Jukebox. Yes. And Kenya over there, look at my baby. Because Kenya told Mr. Stevens, the choir director, that her daughter could sing, okay? And, I mean, the details are here nor there. I'm not sure if she was stalking Jukebox on her own. I don't really know if Jukebox shared this information to Kenya, because you haven't seen Jukebox since she was one. So, I mean, the details are sketchy on how you knew this information, but I'm sure Juke maybe, have shared this with her. But yes, I don't know why Kenya's giving me real low-key predatory vibes. Like real, we need to raise funds for the church building fund. Therefore, we need some new singers on the choir to get these funds up. It's giving Patrice Woodbine, I need to make good in my position and look good for the pastor, okay? It's giving, we need to be on some like Winona, the judges, okay? Mother and daughter duel. Like it's really giving, like, I don't know if I trust Kenya. I don't know if I trust Kenya. I don't know. We'll see. The jury's still out on her, okay? So Marvin, of course, he's stalking Tony, and he pulled up to the girl house. He was like, ooh, we should have came up bigger than Georgia Wheezy. This girl in a whole mansion. A whole mansion. We saw in the paper when he did recon with his lawyer that she done found her a dentist. Okay, I'm like, ooh, dentist is over there making money like that. Are you doing veneers, sir? Like, what's going on here? Okay, what's going on here? Hey, HEA Juke, and what her mother accepts as but Uncle Lou, take me as I am. Exactly. Tamika said that boy gonna try Juke. King not gonna have Juke back. Causing her to run from church. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I don't know. The way Juke going, maybe she'll entertain old boy. I'm like, you know what? Maybe let's just try to let me just try to D out, see how it is. Let me just see how it is real quick before I finalize my decision. I don't know. Because you seem like she bent over backwards for her mom. So we don't know, okay? So Marvin, he over there peeping out Tony, and we see the Popo low-key trailing him. And they never follow up with this in the episode. So I'm like, why are they showing us this cop? Y'all better follow up with this next episode, because I need to know. Because Marvin, you're doing a lot, sir. What are you trying to do here with Tony? I don't know. Are you trying to shut her up? Are you trying to kill her? Like, what's going on? Because maybe I'm trying to think of the details of his case. Because I feel like the lawyer said that she pretty much dropped her testimony or what have you, or decided she didn't want to, be a part of the case. But since he had weed on him, he still has to go to anger management class for that little weed charge. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is his motive with Tony. If y'all have any theories, please let us sister know. Enlighten me, okay, if I'm missing something, okay? So Sal and Dominique and Jimmy, what I'm saying, they are pretty much waiting. They waited the next morning to get Rock, okay? And so Rock told Kanan to turn in the keys into the front desk. And of course, she's alone again. So Jimmy took the opportunity to try to kill Raquel Thomas, okay? But Raquel Thomas said, no. I'm over here. I'm over here protecting what's mine, okay? So she put the little gun to his neck. I was like, ooh, Rock, I like this, okay? So I'm like, yeah, Jimmy, you got punked, okay? You got real punked. But she was like, hey, if I would kill you, Sal gonna be on me. It's about to be a war, and we ain't got time for that, bro. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's make a deal. Okay, let's make a deal. This is a game show. Let's make a deal, and we can work together. Okay, so Hannah come through in the clutch for her African prince. Okay, she was like, Rock, he's gonna kill Kanan. Okay, and we see big nose, stank breath looking Dominic trying to kill Kanan, okay? He was giving Kanan a run for his money physically. They had a little tussle, and he really pulled the blicky out on your boy Kanan. And look at his face. Look at this picture. He looked like he got halitosis. He looked like the body that Marvin took out of the wall, low-key. Like, he's looking real decomposed at this point. Like, Dominic needs to die, okay? Because your boy Jimmy done told him kids are off limits. But you hard-headed. Every time we see an over-eager and over-ambitious wannabe mobster, they die. They don't last long in this game, okay? So Jimmy, he was like, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him in the leg. Teach him a little lesson, if you will, okay? And Dominic, oh, Lord. Oh, sorry. I want to kill him myself. Where's my blicky, okay? But Rock was like, okay, me and my son, we about to be out of here. We ain't got time for this excursion. We're going back to the city where people do crimes a little, a little more, sophisticated like, okay? And so, Hannah, she over there looking shook. And Rock was like, she ain't gonna snitch, okay? Because if you snitch, girl, my peoples and their people's gonna be looking for that ass. And she was like, yes, ma'am, okay? Yes, ma'am, all right. So Kanan is on the way home with his moms, and he is just looking at her even more crazy, looking like, this woman, we supposed to be on a camping trip trying to bond, but we over here burying bodies and got white people trying to kill us. Like, we talking about some honesty, no secrets BS, but she over here with her shades on, driving off into the sunset like ain't nothing happened. All right, Lord. But, the episode pretty much went off. I just had to give Lulu some drip appreciation, okay? Lulu came through with the coat. This is fly, okay? He had, looks like, it was some iceberg slim. You know what I'm saying? He had the iceberg slim. It looks like this sweater on the right is probably a Coogee situation. I'm just saying, like, this is one of the reasons why I love this show. It's just the drip is immaculate, okay? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, okay? But make sure you are subscribed, okay? If you are watching this, if you are listening to this, please stop playing with me with the commitment issues. If you are not subscribed, please press that button. It's free $99. Like, the universe don't even charge you to subscribe, okay? So make sure you are liking this video and subscribing to my channel, okay? We have fun over here. I don't know if anybody want to chat, want to let the people know. We have fun over here, okay? But let me know y'all rating. If y'all rate this A, B, C, D, E, or F, okay? Just let me know what y'all rate this episode based on my drug dealer entrepreneur classification rating, okay? I'm going to give this a B minus-ish. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B for just the episode of it all, but I am grading it based on episode 5, unfortunately. So let's see here. Yes, wardrobe is on point. Hey, Tamika, 18 people in the chat like the video. Yes. Yes, they got commitment issues. Thank you, HA. The Trap is live. You give it a C. Yes, Tamika is lit over here. Okay. This episode was a C to you. Tamika C. Karen C. Yes, is giving average, but it's such a great show. I feel like average is still good. You know what I'm saying? We just have very high expectations. I think that's part of it. Because I feel like if this was forced, it'll be a whole nother story, okay? BC Samira. All right, y'all. So I got a little surprise live coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? We are breaking down Raquel Thomas and deeming her as the most influential character in the Power universe, okay? So you got to tune in at 7 p.m. I have a special guest with me. We're going to be live. And yes, we're going to be talking about Rock, her influence, okay? Should she be featured and influence her own version? We can still keep the name Influence. And should it be Raising Rock? Because I created a little breakdown situation that I want y'all to check out that will further prove that Raquel Thomas is the most influential character in the Power universe, okay? So check me out, 7 p.m. tonight, okay, live, all right? Hey, Daria. You'll see me Wednesday on 8:15. Yes, thank you. Yes. You give it a B, Tamika. So yes, y'all come in on, on tonight, okay, at 7 p.m. And just make sure y'all understand you guys are watching Raising Kanan, which is always at 10:45 a.m. on Sundays. I'm recapping Power Season 2, Episode 5 on Wednesday on my channel. And y'all, if y'all want to go back and watch it again, this is when your girl Angie finds out that Ghost is Ghost. Okay, she finds out Jamie is Ghost. Okay, she finds out James St. Patrick is the real Ghost. So yeah, I had a good time rewatching this episode. So tune in on Wednesdays. I am covering Atlanta season 4. 99% sure it's gonna be Fridays at 8:15. And then check out my Harlem Nights review if you haven't done so. I did last Thursday. I will be doing Poetic Justice. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to be in the comments or in the chat. Let me know if you have any other movies that you would like for me to review. And I will be releasing Trap Chat episode 2, when I'm talking with another creator and just chit chat and getting up in their business just a little bit, okay? But y'all, just please make sure you are liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all of the things with your girl and for your girl, okay? I appreciate y'all coming through as always, okay? So don't forget, check me out 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight, and we're gonna talk about Raquel Thomas a little more, okay? But yeah, just a quick little message to Burke before she dies, because I want her to remember what I told her. I want her to remember this warning.
Back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all. Just mind your business.
I done told you, Burke. So whatever you do at this point is on you, boo-boo. HEA, that's your favorite OG episode of Power. So yes, please, if your schedule permits, please tune in, okay, on Wednesday, 8:15, or catch the replay whenever you can, okay? Ronald Cameron, you have to check out the Harlem Nights Review, one of your favorite movies. Yes, Ronald, we had a good time over there. Yes, HEA. So y'all, again, I appreciate y'all coming through as always. I mean, I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, okay? But I just want y'all to know that I appreciate each and every one of you guys, because you guys don't have to come through and support me. You don't have to listen to me rant. You don't have to listen to my story times. You don't have to, but you do anyway. So just know, as a content creator, that means all the world to me. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys, every minute you spare and every minute that you spend with your girl. So have a blessed week, whatever you're doing. And I will check you guys out in about 7 hours, okay? All right. Toodles.